What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Just pulled up to my Sunday morning emergency service call. They've had no heat all week, so you know I'm going to bring in my Top Tit CT 580 personal carbon monoxide alarm. Got to make sure we're going to be safe. Hopefully the stove's not running. Hopefully it's a safe condition inside. I would hate to not have to install these parts that was just approved by the homeowner last night. We got a Trane XR80 gas-fired furnace. We got a blown up blower motor and the control board. No bueno. Let's go give them some heat. All right, that's a good thing. So we got this Trane XR30. Sorry, XR80. I don't know what I'm saying this morning. Let me take this out. Easy to cut all the wires. Thermal limit. Let's take that out. Gotta love the asbestos tile floor here. Good stuff right there. That's that gushy stuff right there that you want to love. Wow. That's impressive. Wow. I don't know how cooperative this shaft and the motor's going to be, but if I can sand away some of the rust on it, maybe we'll get lucky here. All right, I'm gonna use my service wrench to crack open those little retaining bolts. Don't want to lose them. That one came up much easier than the other one. Ooh, we dropped a little bit. We may get lucky. We may get lucky. But damn, this is nasty. I'm just going to take my scratchy paper, clean up the rest of that shaft. And hopefully we'll get lucky here. 5/16 screws. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Don't you forget it, Godzilla. Let's see. Uncut, unedited, raw. This is obscene, by the way. The amount of dirt caked on dust on this blower wheel is insane. Wow. I don't think this thing has ever been cleaned. Look at it. Unbelievable. Look at this. Watch this. That's nasty. All right, significantly better now that that big giant pile of dirt is off the blower wheel. And I scrubbed out the inside as best I could. All right, our existing motor, 110 volts, 1075, 4-speed, half horsepower. Okay, here's the new rescue motor, the 5470. We're gonna do half horsepower. We're gonna use a 10 capacitor, and that'll give us high speed cool and medium and low for heat. That's a 4-speed. That's a 3-speed. Technically it's a 4-speed, but we're only gonna be using it for those 3 speeds. Okay. Let's take off the bracket off of this and put it on there. All right, the newer motor is slightly taller than the old. So instead of having 2 screws at each brace, I'm only using 1 with the arms that hold it onto the blower assembly. So, not too shabby. We're good. Let's mount her up. All right, the new half horsepower 110 volt, 1075 RPM blow motor is installed. Replaced the capacitor. It's a 10 microfarad capacitor. I zip tied the wires. I got my ground there as well. I don't like to bunch wires like this up normally, because, especially with line voltage wiring, because when you wrap them like that, you're creating a magnetic field when you wrap it around like that. And next to a motor, I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm just doing it with the capacitor wires back and forth a couple times. Other than that, it's a straight shot from my lines, my speed, and my common neutral going out of there. I just got to put the retention screws back onto the hub of the blower wheel assembly, and then make sure she spins freely, and we'll slide that bad boy back in, and when we're done, we'll clean up the motor. That the shaft blaster. That's pretty cool, huh? The next guy is gonna be thanking me for taking that out. All right. She spins freely. Man. She dirty. All right, motor's in. Make sure she still spins freely. Yep, new control board is in. Y was never connected. We're only using 2 speeds here. The cool, which is the black wire, and the heat, which is the blue wire, which is identical to what the other one was. Park contains yellow and red. Turn power on and hope for the best. Service ignition. We are going with throttle up. All right, she was running for a hot minute, for about 10 minutes or so, and then I heard the flame kick off, and I took a peek inside, and we're flashing 4 times. And I believe that's an open limit. Yep. Open limit. Let's see what limit is open. I really hope it's not one of these. Open limit. Could be high limit. Could be. put this door back into place. And then we'll continue our testing. I'm gonna bet you this coil, I bet you that coil is filthy. That's what I'm gonna wager on. That coil's filthy. All right, this furnace has been running for about 20 minutes continuously with the cover off. With the cover on, for some reason, it's turning off in about 5 minutes and flashing 4 times. I got my hand here, nothing out of the ordinary. It's not like this is like a blocked panel or it's a sealed combustion unit. She's running. The inducer assembly was making some noise on and off a few times, but it's also quiet now. Maybe she was just cold, I don't know, but we're up and running, and that's my only concern, is that it went off in the four flashes there. At least we're up and running. It's 16 degrees outside. Sat there for another 20 minutes with the cover off. Did not go back to the 4 flashes, which is the limit open. Gave the homeowner some detailed instructions on what I observed after installing, on how to get it up and running if it does go out again like that. When we were there on the first service call last Monday, we did pull the blower motor. We did see some damage to the heat exchanger. I did make a video about it, and I gave her an option like, listen, you should replace this furnace. It's old, and it's at a point where proposed repairs are a large percentage that the conversation of replacement needs to be had. Sent them a proposal to furnace and evaporator coil, furnace evaporator condenser, and then not recommended was the Trane control board and the 1075 115 half horsepower blower motor. You see what she went with. Thanks for watching, guys. If you live in the Long Island, New York City metropolitan area, and you're tired of getting bamboozled by your HVAC contractor, my company would love to help you. 516-348-6300. Or save time. Book online at pipedoc.net. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.